Well, good day, beloved friends. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling the midpoint of the year? Where are we now as we've come halfway through, or we're almost at the halfway point of 2021? Almost hard to believe, isn't it? And yet, this is a time we're being called to evaluate and take a look at where we are at this moment. Are we nurturing our well being? Are we opening ourselves to the realization that it is time for us to move gently through these shifts that are happening at this time? You know, we're coming back from the pandemic and starting to do much more in-person activities for the first time in a while. And we realize we've been made new. Who we are is not the same. And what we're up to, and yet we're being called to have effective action in new ways, in a new way of being. Today is a full moon, and there's always a lot of energy up and moving when there's a full moon. We just passed the solstice and Juneteenth and this new, so there's so many things that are transforming and beginning to open to the new experience of who we are and what we're being called to be and then do as a result, as that is creating effective action is going to mean that we first have to get clear of where am I? Who am I in this moment? What is it that serves me and the world in who I am being and what I am doing on a moment by moment basis? I think we're much more cognizant of this time that has brought us within, brought us to a place of really gaining our own clarity. So I'm clear about who I am and what do I want going forward. I can't just resume as it has been. I am being called to now create the new world, to be at one with the new energies of the earth. Mother Gaia, who is expressing her abundance and her beauty and her nature and all of existence, is inviting us to be in the harmonic and the flow of the universe in a way that really maximizes, in a way, our own potential. And yet it's done from a much more relaxed place, less fear-based, opening to a divine love and a flow of that Christ consciousness into all that we are and all that we do. It's a very powerful time we're in the midst of. And yet it's a different kind of power. It's a feminine movement. It's a realization of the wholeness that we are. And as we claim that wholeness, and we've done that this year in the inner realms of going into the quiet of many have transitioned from one kind of job or position or different ways of having relationship, and they're suddenly coming and saying, well, who am I now that I show up? It's more relaxed, gentler, more settled in our being. And I invite you to just breathe that in with me. Take a breath this moment and let go. Let go the stress, the tension, the worries. You know, there are many things that are in transition, and it doesn't mean that it's always easy to go through transition. Change is something we recognize as inevitable, but sometimes we have resistance. And so we're learning to flow in that change rather than be in resistance to it in the moment, to trust that the highest good can come out of every circumstance and situation, something that is best for all. It's not about a win over or a competition with, but an opportunity to bring all of us into a higher experience, into an experience of the divine flow of the universe that is bringing greater good into all of our lives, that is awakening us into the infinite realms of connection, connecting us to the universe and to all the beings of the universe. As they release UFO information from the Pentagon tomorrow, we know that all of these paths and these, is it tomorrow? Anyway, whatever day that is, the 25th, is that we know that all that is occurring is bringing us to the realization of our oneness with all of creation, with all of existence, with every being. And it begins with that sense of oneness within ourselves, where we're not at odds with ourselves, but we're flowing with the universal flow of consciousness. We have a wonderful Sunday planned for you this Sunday, and hope you'll come and join us at Unity Bay Area, Houston. Let's look at the ways that we are identifying where we are at this midpoint of the year and how we become effective in our actions moving forward in ways that are inspired by the inner awareness and by the greater I amness of us. And we look forward to sharing all of this with you on Sunday at Unity Bay Area, Houston. We're at 1911 Highway 3 South in League City. We'd love to have you, your families, come join us. We have our youth ministry back up and running, and we are so delighted with our incredible gardens and our living sanctuary. I'll just say we just got approval for our pavilion that's going up in the back. We finally got the city permits, and we're so delighted to continue to build on the beauty and magnificence of our living sanctuary outside. If you've not been there and walked our labyrinth or sat in our meditation garden or swung beside the pond or experienced just all the beauty of nature, the flowers are vibrant and beautiful. We'd love to have you join us there, but also inside we have the experience of that divine presence and that ability to experience ourselves as one with the universe, one with the God consciousness, with our own Christ I am, and ultimately recognizing that we are never separate from one another. It's time to say, yes, yes. I really am aware that these last 18 months have changed me dramatically. And I'm willing to be the new me and create a new world where peace and harmony, love and joy, presence through every circumstance, no matter what it is, with that inner peace is really the way of our forward movement. So let us connect and reconnect and find ways to bring that harmony forth. God bless you, friends. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. You can also join us if you're not ready to come in or you're joining us from far away. We live stream on Facebook at Unity Bay Area Houston on our Facebook page, or we live stream on YouTube. And love to have you find us in whatever way works for your heart, your soul, your mind, your body, and renew yourself in the energies and the light and the love that is transmitted at our Sunday celebration service. God bless you, friends. See you Sunday. Bye-bye.